here live where starting support for USLD, Tricky Z, has just been taken into custody, leaving this team without their starting support for the foreseeable future. Many are already panicking and jumping ship on USLD after a couple losses. Many are saying they're done and are blaming the owner, Sandy, for not doing correct background checks on players. While this is an actual fair criticism to the owner, the team has now pulled together a new support, and some of the other roster members are finally saying they think that they can win and turn this around and make a playoff push. We'll see this Thursday versus BTR if the USLD Sigmas are really about that. B trading going down here in the bot lane, but CEO hits a double root, and now Maelstrom and Mr. Chubby Num Nums are in trouble as Zero is shooting arrows in the back of Maelstrom, and he will fall. Sandy's here as well. Going through the wall, Mr. Chubby Num Nums flash, but it's not going to work as Sandy slams him with the rock, and that's 2 kills for USLD. USLD and BRT just kind of staring at each other, a little standoff before this dragon. Not sure what USLD wants to do here as May decides to just say screw it, tired of staring. He's going to run straight in, but he gets slammed to the wall by Sandy. Root comes down, the encore hits 3 of them. No one notices Cruz in the backline. This way does so much damage, and Zero's kiting like a demon. It's a 4v5, and it looks like it's all going to go down. Mr. Chubby Num Nums will fall. Zero flashes forward. That's a triple kill for the Ash, and Cruz finishes the last kill. It's a 4v5 ace for USLD. Yeah, BRT have vision control here, so it's going to force USLD to walk in blind. Sandy caged up with the Ash arrow. Shot by Zero finds its target. Feared, pinned, stunned to the wall, and Maelstrom will fall. USLD still looking for more. Grunk on the right side, 1v2, having to back off. His teammates come to back him up here. Sandy caged up, but he finds the Impale. CEO will fall to Are You Serious, but they're going to get one back as Grunk shuts down the Vega. BRT are behind here, but they've taken control of this Baron Vision, kind of allowing themselves to step up aggressively, but Maelstrom is cut out again, and Sandy's on a flank. The Ash arrow finds its target, and the Encore finds it as well. The Impale gets 2, and now Grunk is going wild in the backline. Zero's free hitting, everyone's caged up, and Sandy lives! Oh my goodness, it's a clean fight from USLD as Grunk chases down Mr. Chubby Num Nums. This should be a free kill. Oh my goodness, he just got styled on! Grunk, what was that? RT has no chance. USLD's just gonna hit the Nexus here. It should be a game.
Yeah, what a game by USLD. They just proved to everyone that their playoff hopes are still very much alive.
Looks like USLD has found something here, playing aggressive in their jungle. Mr. Chubby Num Nums, no flash, no sums. He looks in trouble. The 2-man knockup by Sandy finds them both, and the kill goes over to their Corki. Zed forced the W and flash out. Now the flash from Leona follows. Nice invade by USLD. Taziki looks like he's trying to dive Grunkles here, but Grunk is on his signature Ornn Picket. I mean, this champion is hard to dive. Probably nothing will come of it. I mean, that's 1 brittle proc, but I doubt we see the signature triple brittle. He calls the Ornn Whore. There's 1 brittle. There's 2. There's the 3rd brittle proc. It's a triple brittle combo in the top lane. And he's got his eyes set on this Syndra. The Twisted Advance comes out. Cruz dashes forward. Roots are up, and this Syndra cannot move. Not stunned around in the Frozen Tomb. Should hold her in place long enough for Cruz to finish her off. I don't think Aki knew he was on Vision. The CEO sends out a firm handshake as Sandy knocks him back into his Aphelios with red-white. The cease and desist comes down on top of the Aphelios, but it doesn't matter. Sandy's ticking low and will fall to Mr. Chubby Num Nums. Zero flashes forward, gets the kill. Cruz on the flank, looks for the root, won't find it as Mr. Chubby Num Num flashes away, but Zero gets 2, and that's a clean fight in the bot lane by USLD. Sandy on the prowl again for Are You Serious? This Syndra's had a long day with all this CC about to be dumped on her. Cruz dashes forward, roots are up. Sandy's gonna flash over the wall. The Frozen Tomb holds her in place. Are You Serious looks to flash for his own, but he fails it. What a noob. But it's okay. Even Faker does that sometimes. Vi still looks interested in going after Cruz, though. Aki dashes in. Here comes the cease and desist, but Sandy's there to root her back under turret. He'll knock her under, and that should be another kill for the jungler of USLD. USLD on the Baron here, but they're feeling the pressure. They're backing up. Their ADC might be caught out here. Zero might be in trouble. Here comes Zero's entrance, and it just misses. Hostile takeover in the Twisted Advance. Peel him for now, as Galio looks to be isolated, and now USLD is turning the fight. They're playing front to back. Harold goes over to BRT, but it doesn't matter as Taziki will fall as well. And I feel like Sandy lives, and BRT looks like they're gonna cut their losses here. But somebody hit the blast code. They just sacrificed Chubby Num Nums to Grunkles there. Backstabbed by a brother. T trying to get something back here by dropping this Herald mid, but Sandy's having none of it, dropping the Twisted Advance. Galio walks forward to tank it, but he also takes that Inferno ultimate, and he looks like he will fall to USLD, but he's actually not taking that much damage. Takes a little bit too long. Cruz comes in, gets soul. Cleanse comes down from Mr. Chubby Num Nums, but the soul pull from Grunkles will all but seal his fate. Sandy flash under tower, knocks back Are You Serious back to the team. The cease and desist comes down to Sandy, but it won't matter as everyone is falling. Zero's got 2 kills. The cleanse comes through. The ignite does nothing as Taziki will fall to 0 as well. It's a triple kill for the ADC of USLD. USLD starting up the Baron here. This should be pretty free. Grunkle's playing Gatekeeper, facing 3 of them. He gets stunned up and he's getting dangerously low, but Grunkle flashes in and he says, call the ambulance, but not for me. As he flips the fight, Sandy secures the Baron, drops a twisted advance. Maelstrom getting dangerously low and Cruz finishes him off. Aki looks to be next and it's a double kill for the Ice Queen in the mid lane, and USLD is going to storm the gates. The twisted advance, forging forward, creating some space so USLD can take this final turret in the top side. Zero walking forward with no one around him. Looks like he got bored. He flashes forward with the Inferno Molt. Down goes Mr. Chubby Num Nums, and his whole team is there to peel him. And Zero one-shots the backline, one-shots the ADC. And Grunkle's doing work. It's a solo kill on the other side. Here comes the hero's entrance. Grunkle's will fall over to BRT, and CEO drops Hostile Takeover to keep him busy while Zero and Sandy work on the Nexus turret. Suzuki's had enough. He goes on Zero, but that is a very bad idea as he falls to Sandy's sapling, and USLD looks like they get the win.
Wow, what a performance by USLD. It's like they always say, don't let them get one.